Right, welcome. So what you see here is a case study from someone that leveraged AI to generate and publish content that's solely AI to drive results for a business like the ones you see here. And I want to go over exactly what they did, how they did it, and why. Looking at these numbers, yeah, they're impressive, but the thing you need to look at is money in, because you don't want to rank for broad keywords. You want to rank for buyer intent keywords. And that's exactly what the guy did. So this, yeah, is great. Total clicks is great. But you need to know that if these clicks were going to a generic page on how to tie a tie, for example, those clicks wouldn't convert in any sales. Now, if these are going to a page that's ranking for where to buy a tie or best ties to buy, right, for your tuxedo, for your next wedding, these clicks have much higher value. So that's something important to take into account. Now, 0 to 10K a month, and the niche is nightclub ticketing sales. So it's super niche, right? And let's get started. So he started in October, as you can see here by this screenshot, right? The site was getting some traction more or less, right? But they started to work around here. And as you can see, the growth is clear, right? In clicks as well as impressions, right? So we can start in October. Now, organic traffic skyrocketed, right? They're getting 2,370 month organic traffic a month, right? Again, this is targeted traffic, and I spoke about this a while back. But your goal, and like I said before, is to rank for the most buyer intent keywords as possible. Let me give you an example. Let's say I have an iPhone repair shop, right? And I make money by repairing iPhones, right? I want my site to rank on Google. I don't want it to rank for how to fix my iPhone, right? Because people searching for how to fix my iPhone, they want to fix it themselves, most likely. I want my site to rank for where to fix my iPhone, price for fixing my iPhone. These keywords are buyer intent, because people searching for where or price are people that are wanting to pay someone to fix their phone, while if they're searching for how, they're not. And this applies to any niche out there. If you just think about this for your niche, this applies. And you want to drive as much traffic to these types of keywords, the buyer intent keywords, as possible, right? Don't waste time driving traffic to these generic keywords. I mean, that's also important, but if you're starting out, if you want to make money fast with content, build content based on these keywords. Now, they're more competitive, of course, but you'll be able to find in your niche less competitive buyer intent keywords. Also, by the way, the person who did this, he's Spanish. This was actually in English, but I just remembered that you could leverage. By the way, the tool that he leveraged was just one, Journalist AI. This tool allows you to produce content in over 50 different languages. So if you go here, you have Portuguese, Spanish, Greek, Turkish. You have all the languages in the world, essentially. And you could do the same thing he did here, right? But for the international markets, right? Even, for example, let's say you are working with a plumber in New York City, right? New York City, mostly people speak English there. But I'm sure there's some places, some internal neighborhoods where most people are, for example, Spanish, right? And so you could, being a plumber in a place where people speak English, have dedicated pages on your site in Spanish to rank for keywords in Spanish for the plumbing niche, right? And Journalist AI allows you to do this with a simple click of a button. So that's pretty cool. I just did want to mention this. And organic keywords right here, as I said, I think I get confused a bit, but yeah, organic keywords, they're ranking for 6,000. Now, these aren't all buyer intent keywords, right? But most of them are. Now, why am I showing you this? Because this was all achieved with using a tool like Journalist AI. And I'll show you here the article that this tool can generate. Let me see here. Let's go for the dog grooming niche, because I think it's one of the more visual ones. If you were working with a place that grooms dogs, this is the type of content that this AI generates in master. You can just take this. There's even a table of content which is interactive. You can take this, right, with internal links, external links, in-article images. There's also in-article videos right here, right? Down here, quotes, tables, bullets, FAQs, then a call to action to their business right here. So you can take this and publish them one by one to your site, or just click here and post all of them to integration. Now, the good thing about this is that it was exactly what these guys used to rank the site. Now, granted, you need to know your industry, right? And you need to do some manual proofreading. You need to do some technical SEO, some link building as well. So manual proofreading is important. Technical SEO as well, link building, right? It's not just clicking a button and ranking first. That can work for some industries, for some international markets, but depending on the competitiveness of your niche, that might not work and be enough. So you got to do some manual proofreading, some technical SEO that's optimizing your meta tags, your schemas, all that, and some link building is always great to pump up the rankings more. Now, if you want to know exactly what he did, he actually wrote a post here. I'll link this in the description below. If I forget, please comment down below. He goes into exactly what he did, right? He did some progressive SEO, focused on high converting keywords, a thing that I was saying before, right? It's very, very, very important. Also, he used Hotjar and other softwares to see where people click and all that. Optimized for technical SEO meta title description, just adding your keywords and sprinkling your keywords in the metas, right? And he goes on and says here, what do you mean by high converting keywords, right? Comparison and alternatives, because people searching for alternative to iPhone, for example, they know what an iPhone does and they want to buy a phone that does something alternative to iPhone. So I know a Samsung, for example, right? This applies to all niche. Customer pain points, combined keywords, or a question related to the problem. So these are the best ways to find these high converting keywords, these money keywords, right? These buyer intent keywords. So super cool. I'll link this in the description, and there's more people here commenting, and he's super interactive, and he goes over exactly what he did. And he does mention, I spoke with him, he didn't mention it in the post because it would be looking like it was a promotion, but he does mean that it does say here that he used the actual software, our software, tryjournalist.com, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I wanted to come on here and let you know about this because it is possible, right? If you combine and leverage these AI tools with your some basic knowledge about SEO, link building, technical SEO, you can achieve results like this. And I give this analogy over and over again. And if you see my videos, you're probably tired of listening to this, but it's a very powerful analogy. Let's say up here is money, right? Ranking your site first, driving more sales to the business. Before, you had to do the keyword research and figure out what the content should be about, right? Then write the content. Then scour the internet for images to add to the content. Same thing for video. Then add internal and external links. Then proofread the content. There's so many steps for you to have a proper piece of content like these ones. I'll show you another one right here real quick for the karting niche, because I mean this works for any niche, right? These are articles you could post on your karting. This image is generated using AI, by the way. This is very realistic. So all this this would take so much time manually, but by leveraging an AI tool, you skip all of these steps ahead, right? The generation of the content. Also, Journalist AI also does keyword research for you. That's a K, and indexing. That's another plus. But my point here is that you need to leverage these AI tools, because if you're not leveraging them, your competitors will, right? And it comes a point where everyone's going to have easy access to them, and you want to start early, because the more content you put out, the more you're able to iterate and see what works, see what doesn't work, right? And that's the only way where you can achieve, not the only way, but the new way to achieve results like this. If I can just delete here, just you can see results like this, right? Results where the actual growth is tangible, right? When you grow from here to here, right? Which is insane. Again, look at the traffic, look at the keywords, right? Again, all this is only possible by leveraging AI tools that allow you to increase the speed and the quantity at which you produce quality content like this with images, videos, tailored to what the business is about. Super cool. I'll leave a link for this software down below, and I'll also leave a link for this post if you want to read more exactly what I did. Over the coming week, I'll be recording more and more videos on this. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.